Oh, let's go, baby. I'm feeling good. Let's do it up. What? I will be the most powerful card streamer. My opponent Garrett is merely a obstacle in the inevitable. Oh. Much better. What are you hiding? Ooh, some very colorful things. I regret not putting away the dead weight, but how was I to know? I couldn't have. Ooh, baby. We like to see that. Yes, sir. Play this because he does have kill options. Okay, well, I guess we'll play both. Now we're at a Clarion range. We're out of a lot of stuff. So. See, that's okay with me. Ooh. Now we get this too? Well, don't mind if I do. I was very excited to see that God's Willing was in the Strixhaven Mystical Archive spoilers, because I thought to myself, oh damn, that's just a better upgrade to this, until I realized it's actually legal in the format already and people play this for the land. Whoops. My bad. Well, we kind of got to do things this turn. Although, he's just going to cast that. I want Luros in my hand, but how much do I? I don't know. I'm currently thinking about deadweighting my own creature. But I actually think I'm gonna do that. Just literally to get the draw. Oh, well, okay. Oh. Okay, now I'll just do that. I mean, there was reason for me to attack first, but I thought the upside of getting, like, a chain going was gonna be really worth it. But, you know, we missed. Well, we kind of have to, I guess if we deadweight first. It'd be great if I could do this with Luros. And something of relevance, but I can't. Costs 2 mana. We can still do this, though. Okay, that's garbage. He would cast this first, so that doesn't matter. His music is powerful. Monkey plays, yeah. Insert all the words. Actually, no. I'd rather Luros, actually, because we have a second one of these. We're not out of it yet, but it's slipping away. Yes, for the one viewer in chat, I'm also working on another YouTube video. We'll be exploring the realm of a very powerful streamer. Well, that seemed kind of the fancy way of doing the same thing, but, you know. When I say very famous, I don't actually remember if I said famous streamer, but what I meant is, somebody we have encountered on stream. It is a male. And, by famous, I mean they're not actually famous. I just wish they were. They need to be famous, is what I'm trying to say. Oh, piss. Oh, that's not great. That's pretty good, though. We do a little trolling. Okay, it's like we never left. I'll do this just to get it out of Clarion range. I could simply just die to another one of those, but it's got 2 cards that could do anything useful. There's actually a kill here where we give it protection from blue or green and just walk right by. That doesn't do anything for you. Yeah. Oh, now we just do blue. Have no idea what he's stopping on my upkeep for, but thank you for that one, sir. I think we can kill him. We need to get a little lucky. Okay, we're good. Actually, you know, just to make sure we hit it. Okay, we're good. We do this. Draw our cards. It doesn't matter. Blue, please. Thanks. This deck is broken, and I'm attempting to get to Mythic. I want to qualify for the next Mythic Championship. Maybe those. These are garbage. Maybe overdoing it with those, actually. Will you go there? I would play in a monkey suit unless they said you like had to show your face or some shit. But I would absolutely go there. I think the inclusion of furry rights is a big issue, that they're just there's just not a lot of furry representation at the top level of Magic, and I aim to be that representation, you know. Probably just trim the fat on that one a little bit. I would absolutely go in a monkey suit though, unless they literally looked me in the face and we don't give a shit about how much Twitter will flame you or flame us for not letting you go in your fursuit. You can't play. Then at that point, you know, I guess I would have to weigh. This is a tough choice, actually. Well, this is kind of a non-combo. Although I really just get rid of this one every time. I could definitely see some of the issues they might have with someone actually wearing a costume, and it may very well be a rule where you cannot conceal your face. You know, because I mean, you could just put your name down and then have some pro go play for you, I guess, in theory. Why a pro wouldn't just, you know, play on their own, I don't know. Well, we have to get rid of this one. Face paint? Yeah, I'd dude in some monkey paint. There you go. Well, we gotta play this one right. He has one chance to get a kill spell. No way. 0% actually. This card ain't shit. Full body paint on stream? Fuck it, if girls can do it, so can I. I'm just a dude in a monkey suit. Okay, so this is actually a kill spell and we're gonna fucking lose. But can't. Oh shit. Well, Maelstrom Pulse is a sorcery. Oh, it's not an instant? Okay, so we're just gonna win. This is looking real shit. So, I mean, if it's Maelstrom Pulse, we're in a bit of a way, but okay, it's fine. We should Thoughtseize first. A lot of stupid shit in here, you see. Because the problem is this card actually turns off this card from bringing this card back. You know, not great. However, you know, I'm kind of down for him not drawing any cards. So, I mean, if the card off the top of his library kills this shit, I guess we deserve it, but typically you don't really want these two cards. The one that does something when it dies and the one that says no it doesn't in your deck at the same time. But when their deck is as foolish as this one, where you play rainbow colors, you know, what can you do? Okay, well, he actually drew something. Okay, well, that's fine, I guess. I don't even want to Thoughtseize that. Because this one's irrelevant in his hand. I really think with this deck is the perfect storm. This deck is a deck I like to play, a deck I'm generally better at playing. Oh, fuck. Better at playing than most decks, and a deck that's good. It's actually kind of holy wait a schmecken. We can just take his shit. I'm down with being a bully. Snatch. It's pretty rare when you get a deck you're good at, a deck you like, and a deck that is good, all in the same format. I mean, unless you're like a god at the game. Obviously, that's different. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this game's over soon. Because you can play a good deck and a deck you're good at, but you can hate it. And you can play a deck you're good at, and it's fun to play, but it's shit. And then whatever the third combination of that is. A deck that's, I guess, a deck that's fun, and a deck that's good, but a deck that you're not good at. But I am here to deal. I bet we can get midway through Plat tonight. I didn't plan on streaming that long. I just like to put the content out. I'd love to be like a Magic streamer, like full time. Actually, yeah, I'd probably like to be a Magic streamer if that was like the one game to play. I could definitely see wanting to like off myself though, doing that, because this game can be very tilting. I was thinking about maybe at like some follower amount, opening my box of Time Spiral on stream. That'd be pretty hype. There's some massive fucking pulls. Like I paid 200 for the box, and they're like, I don't remember how many cards worth more than that you can potentially pull. Let me look on Goldfish real quick.
And it would.
There are currently 7 cards at the 200 range if you open them in foil. So it's actually better odds than usual. Castle Lockdwayne, what the fuck? I could be... Yeah, I'm here to be a Greed Lord. I don't think I'm gonna finish, he's gonna kill it. I don't think I'm gonna finish, Strikers on stream. I'll probably just upload the VOD. Oh, that's unlucky. This kind of leaves me with nothing going on. I guess if I put this in my hand, and if he kills this next turn, I can just play them both. Because this doesn't really use my mana very efficiently. I mean, it might just be a bad play depending on what he has. Red-black sacrifice. Well, I already know what's coming in next game, so not much thinking to be done with that one. I think this matchup can be either good or bad. Whatever, he'll kill this, but you know what, actually I'll just do this. That way at least he'll waste his turn doing it on this thing. I don't know, obviously, what card he has in his hand, but I'm thinking this turn, play this, and then put the punishment on here so it can't machine gun me anymore. I just need basically one turn with this. Oh, well, maybe that changes things. Because I can actually, I can kill two things with this turn, as a matter of fact, so I think I'll do that instead. I'm weighing if that's even good, though. Yeah, probably, whatever. You want to do it on this first so he can't use this ability. He'll either have to sacrifice it. Don't know why he'd do that. Unless he's got a instant. Or maybe just because he wants to be cute. Well, I guess it actually nets him 1 damage. Guess it kind of depends here. If he kills the cat on his own, okay, he won't do that. He doesn't have enough. Yeah, whatever. Let's just go for it. He can get like 1 point, unless he's got something in his hand. Okay. He still currently doesn't have enough to make the Wost. Okay, well, that works too, I guess. Yeah, okay. I've seen enough here. Okay, so these cards are actually like whatevers. Actually, let's keep it as it was. Put in what we want. Probably want this. Definitely. Probably want all 4 of those. Probably like 1 of those. Probably take all these out. This card is not really that good. Basically, you just want to get a board presence. They really can't come back after that, so there's no real clock as long as you can grind them out. This card's pretty bad because it ends up just being 1 damage food. Probably get rid of both of them. I'd kind of like to get rid of all the things that make a little 1/1 dude, but you can't get rid of all of them because it's like your second best enchantment. Well, this is looking stinky. Okay, well, at least he mulled too. I guess it doesn't matter. We were having a real big think about whatever we put on the bottom. That's kind of nuts. I've been streaming for almost half an hour and I'm not the #1 streamer on... Are you actually in a monkey? Lol. In a monkey suit? Yes. In a monkey, I think that's illegal. And I wouldn't be anyway. Not personally my thing. Can you move so I can see? Give me a second. Okay, you might have caught me here. I may or may not have a VOD playing for the camera. However, give me 1 second, fellow streamer. Yeah, hold on a second. You call my bluff, whatever. Been exposed. Got him? Yeah, hold on a minute. I gotta play this turn. I will do some audio for you. Okay, so I'm gonna play a swamp. That was the sound of the swamp playing. Now I'm gonna play the Core Spirit Dancer. Pay no attention to my cameraman Philip. He's doing God's work right now. I'm gonna play Myers Grasp on this Priest of Forgotten Gods that they played. They're going to sacrifice it in response, and I'm going to draw 2 cards. They were both lands. You can really hear in my voice how excited I was for that. Alright, give me a second. You know, I gotta shed my human form to become the primate that I truly am inside. I'm sure you guys know how it be. Whoa, okay, my creature was just murdered. Not exactly the nicest thing I've ever seen. Alright. Do-do-do-do-do. La-di-da. Alright, hold on. Ignored that. Never mind. Where's my camera? Oh, there it is. Do I look like I'm in a monkey suit to you, sir? Do I? I think I do. Give me a second. Let me actually turn the camera on. Oh shit. My timer's running out. Hold on. I gotta throw away all my garbage monkey stuff up here. Doo-doo. I will draw a card. Yes, thank you for the card. 4 lands in my hand, by the way. It's feeling good. to be alive. We continue attacking. For some reason, my camera. Oh, here we go. Ah, there we go, friends. Oh, sheesh. All right, what's good? Can you help me build a deck? It depends on what deck you want. There we go. Let me hit that transform. And there you go. Alright, what's going on here? Live monkey footage, this is big. Yeah, it was my monkey day off. But you caught me. Exposed me. Alright. Okay, well, it was enough to just scare them away. I don't know what happened. We just roll with the same. Green. Are you wanting a big green deck? What formats are you wanting? A green deck with a lot of large creatures? Maybe a fast green deck? There's a lot of green decks that could be made. Also, what format do you want? Do you want standard? Do you want historic? Do you want something else? I typically only play those two. Well, on Arena. Wow. We are looking at some garbage. This is better. Why is my thing broken? I don't have a green deck. I just want a good green deck to get out of silver and grind rank historic. Maybe we could help you. Trying to think off the top of my head if I've seen any green decks I can think of. Technically green elves. Actually, elves is a pretty decent deck, in my opinion. So thinking about it here, he's gonna look for a priest kill. So it's currently better just to play this, I'm pretty sure, because this is gonna be more useful. But yeah, elves is a very nice green deck. It can do a lot with a lot of mana and kill a lot of things. This guy forgot how this works, so he's going to kill his best creature for it, which I'm fine with. Scrap heap. This takes me back to 2017. I could just play. I need this to die. Right. It's important for it to die. But I don't want to play this and then this, because obviously it'll just kill it. This part's irrelevant. You can't block. I don't really want him to draw any more cards, so I'm gonna play that and pass. Can you help me build an elf deck after your game? Yeah, sure. We got you covered. I could also probably link you one if you like. If that would be faster for you. Because some of the links also have codes that you can import straight into Magic. So you wouldn't even have to click them individually. Ooh, that's a pretty good one. Let's play this. I think this music really fits the monkey vibe. It is the soundtrack from Ape Escape 3. So I would agree. It also Fits my definition of a monkey vibe. Old Mayhem himself. Well, problem for this individual is that we are way too big now, so he needs a kill spell. That's gonna be the only thing that saves him. Let's just start drawing our entire deck. That seems like a pretty good thing to me. And let's start developing this guy. This guy's already big enough. This guy no longer matters, in my opinion. Oh, we could bring back Hushbringer. Hushbringer's kind of a, not a combo. I'd rather have you help me so we can teaching how to play the deck. Sure. Sounds reasonable to me. We could bring back Hushbringer, but I don't think it's worth it. I'll just play this. Remember, this can't block, so... Now, I will say I will not likely have all the green cards. So I can still import the deck and take you on a rundown. Probably won't be able to play it, though. And I'm currently looking on my favorite site for any green meme decks. Because the one thing that kind of does suck about this version of Magic being Arena, not very wallet friendly. Because the budget decks actually cost a lot more than they would in real life. Because in real life you could probably just buy it no problem. Okay, I think we just... Yeah, this game's over. Well, I say that. I was kind of expecting to draw at least one sorcery, or enchantment. Is there any way we can draw another card? Not seeing it. I'm also trying to think if bring back the Hushbringer is worth it. Yeah, probably not. I want to thank you for actually filling the chat with words to read. It is always nice to have people in the chat being active. Makes it a lot more fun for me. You know, when I'm not beating the absolute shit out of these players on ladder. I say that as he's literally tearing me apart. We're gonna ignore that. As long as this lives, I'm not really concerned. Was the best pack to buy 12 of if I bought the starter $5 set? Starter $5 set. Is there a starter $5 set on Arena? I didn't actually know. Well, we have a lot of cards. Huh. We can bring the Hateful Eidolon back. That's probably our best start. Drawing cards probably no longer matters. Actually, I mean, this is probably good too. Let's play this too. What do I want from here? Probably this. And then we're gonna deadweight this. No thanks on the attack. That actually was probably a horrible play, because if I put it on this, I could kill one of these if they attack in, but I'm currently trying to just develop something I can attack in with. 2,500 gems and 5 core set 2021 packs. The best pack to buy, I would probably say, okay, goodbye Hushbringer, Zendikar Rising, because of the two-sided lands. They like these are actually, despite them being the most boring cards to get, probably the best ones to get because they can go in multiple decks. Now, if you're just looking for the Green Elves deck specifically, and they're kind of all over the place. I don't know. We'll have to gauge that within Arena. Because maybe you won't even like the elf deck. You might think to yourself, wow, this deck sucks. I'll never play that in my whole life. Because I don't want Luros to die. Now he might just die anyway. And then these little chumps don't matter. These chumps don't matter. You would play this Kartosh even if it didn't make the 1/1. Oh, he's just gonna machine gun me. He might be one off. I think he's gonna be one off because this turns his own cat off. Oh, he'll be 2 off. My main goal is to build a deck that I can grind in ranked. Alright. Then yeah, it'll probably be... This guy's kind of trolling. We need to make... Like in this attack? Well, we took out all of the good shit. We need to make a big Luros. It might have been better to kill one of his things instead. That's pretty good, though. Could we bring back... We could bring back another Hushbringer. Could also... Probably bring back one of these just to keep drawing. We'll do this first on the... Actually, let's play this just to use that. He's currently looking for an opportunity to bring this back. which doesn't really matter right now. Yeah, I guess I'll play 2 of these. I'll probably never bring those back. Thoughtseize is actually an unplayable card right now. Heliod's is good, but we don't have enough mana. We can pretty safely kill the cat. Well, we'll be set. Well, wow. Whoa, mama. Those are good. We will heal for 6. Now, will it be enough? I'm not actually confident in that. If his plan's attacking, then yes. If his plan's shooting me to death, then no. Is the 1 card in his hand to claim the Firstborn? We'll see. Ah. Piss. That is interesting that he didn't kill the Hushbringer, though, because that turns off his cat. Ah. I see. Pretty sure that's still... It was definitely better for him to kill this with the braid first. Because he missed the initial damage. Well... That is unfortunate, though. I don't think we're going to be able to pull this one out. Thrawn, you say? Well, we do have these 2 things. Okay, the deadweight's pretty good too. This turns off their machine gun ability. Killing the cat is just a good option. Ooh, a claim. Hold up. Could bring back the Hushbringer. Whew! Mama, that was a good one. Yeah, I'll do that. And we'll do one more. We can't bring this back. We have plenty of these. Are you gonna win this game? I don't. Not holding my breath. It depends on what this card is. If this card... No, we are not going to win this game, I don't believe. Ooh, wait. This doesn't have, currently just seeing if this matters. Do we... No. Huh. Well, I think we have to draw a card. Because we are currently 1 point off. So drawing a card doesn't really matter. Well, we kind of need it, actually. We can get one more thing that gives +1. Then we can win. Am I missing something? This is probably the best thing we could have drawn. Could bring back another one of these. But we need a draw engine. We have to win this turn, which means we have to draw our deck. Nope, we missed there. I'll keep one of those just in case. Claim is useless now. Well, he's got no cards. We do heal. I don't know, it's gonna be rough. Does have vigilance though. It doesn't. Bidoof is trending on Twitter. I saw that earlier, as a matter of fact. He can bring back the scrap. Scrounger. Let's see, he brings back the scrap, pings this. This is useless. Oh, I think he can actually just win if he sacks. Yeah, he's got this if he sees that he can sack everything with the Woe Strider. Which I think that's what he's doing. So I no longer believe... I'm currently believing in... Oh, that works too. Also, just having one in your hand. Because sacrificing is not the same as dying, so Hushbringer does nothing. Yeah, we'll sit around and wait. If his opponent wants it, he can waste the extra 30 seconds. We just couldn't get there with our +1/+1 enchantments. Maybe he'll hit himself. Not quite. Oh well, at least it was a close game. You know, if you lose the close ones, at least it wasn't some, like, random RNG. So I'm okay with that. Wait, is this a pack opening stream? We'll never use you. Thanks. Okay. Let me bring in this elf deck. This one right here. Okay. So yeah, we're probably never gonna have this many rares. That's fine. I will say this deck does require a lot of rare and mythic wild cards. If that is a problem for you, Mr. and/or Mrs. and/or they, them, manga_mangoes. If wild cards are a problem for you, I have 2 suggestions. One, find a better card game, because this one sucks when it comes to that. And 2, maybe we need to look at other decks. But I can go through the elf deck. Basically, this deck is just trying to spit all the elves it can possibly spit onto the battlefield. We'll start with this. This is the best card you have against control. Basically just turns off all their no-use spells. And then you'll have a lot of mana at the end of the game. You can turn all of your 1/1s and 2/2s into 5/5s. Can we change that up, please, mister? Oh, excuse me. Let's see, where was I? This is actually a very new card. Wait, when you said change that up, do you mean change it up as in, dear Lord, this is too much? Can we do a different deck? Or change it up some other way? No, I'm Mister. Yeah, no, I knew you were Mister. I could smell it through the stream that that's what you meant. With my extremely powerful monkey smell. It's a lesser known ability that we simians have. The rares and mythics. Alright, let's get out of here. Let me look for something else. Now, does it have to be exclusively green? Or can it be a green, you know, splash another color? I don't have one in mind. I would just like to know before I do my searching. Whatever you think will help me grind. Well, let me check how many rares and mythics this has compared to the other one. Oh, it's actually worse. Good. Are you trying to play best of 1 or best of 3? That also can matter somewhat. Because if you play best of 3s, best of 3s typically means the better player wins. Just because of the variance decreases. But it does mean that you will need cards for your sideboard. So personally, for grinding, you know, probably best of 1 makes the most sense time-wise. I don't really care what deck we really build. It can be any color, best of 1. I just want to get higher. Well, time, because I actually forgot this is moderately important. Humongous, absolutely massive, rock solid. We're talking a 10-incher sized format change is coming April 15th with the release of Strixhaven. And while normally a set itself would shake things up, you know, a few cards here, a few cards there, this particular set has what's called the Mystical Archive coming out. Don't know if you've heard of it, but it is a bunch of pretty significant high-powered cards that are coming for historic only, and that nobody knows. No one has a clue what that's gonna do. We don't know if those cards will be like the most broken shit you've ever seen. Probably that, honestly. You know, some of them could be overhyped, but that will be a pretty massive format change up in historic, specifically. So if you value that being the fact that your deck has some chance of being rendered weaker / invalid, then it might be a wise decision to actually wait for then. That is actually what I'm doing. I was thinking about buying more packs. 1, because I have an addiction. 2, because I wanted to make other decks, and then I realized, wow, this deck will be irrelevant in 2 weeks. So I don't know if that information changes your desire for a deck right now. I will tell you though, this deck. Let me pull it up. This deck is typically like the go-to grinder deck. Red-green aggro. Basically, it's the same thing as what you're doing with the elf deck, except you trade a little bit of the cards and mana that the elf deck generates into more aggressive creatures. What if we build a standard deck then? It's the same story with the fact that that other set is coming out. We just don't know what the good decks are going to be. And anybody that tells you what the good decks are going to be, they're lying. They might have a good idea and they might be right, but do they know? Absolutely not. Nobody knows. Nobody knows until the pros and everybody and their mom says that their 5-color control deck is nuts, and then they go and play it and they're like, oh shit, it actually just went 0-11. What do I do? You gotta wait. And especially if you're trying to be budget conscious, which again, there's absolutely nothing wrong with being budget conscious. This is a fucking card game. It's not a way of life. But if you're being budget conscious, the best time to make a deck is usually a couple weeks after a new set has come out, because that guarantees, okay, everybody's had the time with the cards, the good players have been good with the cards, we've seen what's worked, we've seen what hasn't. These are the decks that have proven themselves. And then 2 weeks after the set, if you make the deck, you have all of that time till the next set comes out, till things shift up. So it makes a lot more sense longevity-wise if you want to commit your resources then. So that's the advice I would tell you, because that's the advice I've followed ever since I started playing like Hearthstone in like 2013 or 14, whenever it was, and it has not led me astray. You could also consider mono red aggro. Typically, not always the best deck in a format, but it is always a deck people have to respect. The second anyone stops respecting mono red, which is just like the default aggro deck, is the time they start losing to it, right? Whenever you forget about the boogeyman, he comes and like sneaks around and gives you a reach around. I just say we build a deck because I'm not good and don't want to wait 2 weeks to play because I lose almost every game. Oh. Well, okay. I can actually, if you want a meme deck... Hey, thanks for the follow. Thank you for that, good sir. Where were we? Oh, if you want an actual, let's see. I don't think I actually have it here. A meme deck. I'll give you that, and I'll give you like an actual suggestion. Let me look for some budget decks. I think it's this one. Yeah, here you go. Oh, yeah, okay. So meme deck first, because this deck actually can win, and it's pretty funny. This deck is called, and it is from somebody named Saffron Olive. If you don't know who that is, he is the main content creator at a website that I love called mtggoldfish.com. Not sponsored, wish I was. But he's made this, and basically, you will see it looks really odd. Basically, the deck is nothing but lands. And then, where is it? This card. Reveal the top card until you reveal a non-land, then put all those lands into your hand. So the meme here is, since you have so many lands in your hand, you can just mulligan at the start of the game till you find either one of these or one of, well, actually probably just one of these. And you play it, and you draw all these lands, and then eventually you'll hit another one, or this. When you do, next turn, you typically want this card to be on the battlefield, right? And then you play this card again, you draw all these lands, and then you can discard 2 of those lands to make a 2/2, and the meme is to make like, I don't know, like 8 2/2s, you know? Another variation of this is, instead of doing this zombie thing, you play these, and basically you draw your entire deck with the treasure hunts until you don't have pretty much any cards left. And then when you play this card, it checks your library, and if your devotion to blue, which is what it says on the screen, each blue in the mana cost of permanents you control counts towards your devotion. So in this case 2. If you have 2 or fewer cards in your library, you just win on the spot. Is it easy to build? Yes, because if you play with this version, it requires 2 rares. That's it. Just 2 rares. Everything else here is a common or uncommon. In fact, the only uncommons are these 4. So this is actually, it cannot get easier than this. And this deck will have its shortcomings, but it is also a deck that can win and is a meme, but also has potential to win. I have won with this myself, personally. It's not like a crazy, like 90% win rate, like Magic Pros don't want you to know about this deck. Click now. I have 2 rare card claims. If you wanted to do the zombie version instead, that requires absolutely no rares. So if you just wanted a deck to like meme around with, this is the faster version, because this straight up says you win the game, and you know the zombies can get killed, and this can get killed too. But another thing you've got to think about when you're trying to grind is the time you invest playing the game, right? You don't want to grind with a control deck, because your games will last 30 minutes. And in the time that it takes you to maybe win or maybe lose a 30-minute game, if you play with an aggro deck, you could play 3 games in 10 minutes. You know, or maybe 3 games in like 20 minutes, you know, unless you're just like clipping along as fast as you can. This is actually historic. These 2 decks that I just showed are historic. As for the mono red that I promised, let me look. Wow, this is actually a pretty expensive mono red deck. Maybe find a different one. Hold on. Wow, this is 20 rares? That seems a bit much to me. You know, hold on. We could just build a more budget-oriented mono red deck. So if you want to make this meme deck and basically put in the meme deck and the meme deck, honestly, if you just have, because I mean, when you open packs, you'll eventually just get a bunch of like common wild cards. Like I don't know how many you even start with, but like I'd never run out of these kind of deal. You know, I mean that's how commons and uncommons are. But if you want to make the meme deck, you know, your mileage may vary, but I think it's not the worst idea. Let's look at this mono red deck. We can cut some of the fat out of it. So like these, they're pretty good, but let's go no rares, you know, just for fun. These are rare. I don't know why this card's even played. Is this historic? For the mono red or whatever deck, do you want that to be standard or historic? This is currently historic, and I think it's more prevalent in historic. You'll end up finding a lot of the lands in multicolored decks, or where the rare wild cards come from. There is actually a standard mono red deck I'm seeing here. I think this has fewer, so we can do standard real quick. No, this isn't. Yeah, this is standard. Okay. Don't care? Okay. I think this is actually what I was clicking beforehand. And didn't realize. These are not that necessary. Okay, let me check here. It's been a while since I looked at some of these. This is a pretty good card. For being a common, it's actually quite good. This doesn't have shock in it? Okay. Oh, maybe there's some inside. We'll get rid of all these, just in case they cause any issues. Maybe not this one. They have really, I don't know why, but they've really stopped making red cards have the option to deal damage to opponents. Because, you know, it does get pretty annoying when your opponent can just, you know, spike you to death. So I can try and get some common coins. What pack should I get right now? Like I said, well, before I say that, actually, let me check and see how many of these rares are from a certain set. Well, that's kind of weird. There are, for the standard version of this red deck, there are a ton of cards that I didn't even notice are all from Throne of Eldraine. Now, I will say Throne of Eldraine will rotate to Historic starting in October. But, you know, if you were looking for a deck to play in the summer, you'll have no problem there, as far as I can see, in terms of card legality. If you were just wanting general purpose packs to open, like I said, the Zendikar packs are pretty good if you get one of those dual-sided lands, because those can just go in any deck that has those colors. But if you were just looking at red, this red deck or whatever, there are a ton from Throne of Eldraine. I think the only rares in this deck are 4 of the lands you don't even need, so that's kind of irrelevant. They're just lands that are nice to have. You know, they're better than mountains, but not exactly backbreaking. And is that it? It has one mythic that's not from Throne of Eldraine. That is also not necessary. It's like a 1-0. You bought the Zendi packs? Yeah, those lands will be good in either format. And they don't rotate, so they'll be in standard for a while. Actually, they'll be not this October, but next October is when those rotate, so you'll be good for another, like, nearly exactly 18 months in standard, and then forever in historic. Unless they started doing some wild stuff in historic, which, you know, they look like they're kind of doing, but, you know, we never know. Those lands will be staples. Is there anything else I can do for you, good sir? I'm really excited to play Phoenix in Historic. Phoenix is my favorite deck. Let's build the meme deck. Yes, sir. When you say let's, are you meaning me as well? Or are you just saying it as in like, let's go? Can you show me what's... Oh, in the zombie. Hold on. Yes, this I can do. Where did it go? Am I blind? I might be blind. Oh, because I edited it, actually. I don't remember what that zombie card is called, so... Oh, I must have missed it. Huh? What the... Oh, maybe I... Oh, maybe I don't have it. It costs 2 mana. You know, I could have just very... Oh, there it is. There's a zombie infestation. Oh no, just me. Unless you want to. I was just gonna keep playing my Aura's deck because I love that deck so much. I can actually... Here, let me put it in chat for you. Where'd it go? Here, I'll put it in chat for you, and then you can click that, and then there will be a button at the bottom leftish that says export to Arena. You just copy and paste that into Arena, and it should just autofill it, which is so much better than clicking the cards individually. Let me tell you what. Let's see. Alright, I will be right back very quickly, and we will get back to some Historic, unless anybody else in the chat has any other suggestions that aren't, you know, involving me like jumping off a bridge or something. But I might do it. Just might. Whoa. Give me one moment. Okay. Hello, hello, hello. We are back in action. Alright. I see no other suggestions, so back to it. I'm still in the back of my mind thinking about what we could have done in that last game to have secured the W. But it's so far gone, I can't remember. Play first. Well, if you insist. Not great, but you know, these could be pretty good. Shot in the dark. Yeah, I'm stupid. Let's go. Let's go! Oh, and he took a mulligan. Okay, well, that's looking good. What's going on under the hood? Oh! Kethis combo. Sheesh. Well, we're getting rid of both of those. Do I have to use those exact lands because I have none of them? Let me check. You definitely do not need the Lonely Sandbar. That's just like a quality of life card. Wow, drew another Thoughtseize. Wow. I'm just gonna rip his whole hand apart. I'll deal myself 6 damage. The Reliquary Tower. It's nice, but not, you know, like, make or break. The Radiant Fountain, again, not make or break, but that just helps you against aggro. The Mystic Sanctuary can be pretty nice, but... so, I guess what I'm trying to say is, no, none of them are necessary. It's just like quality of life kind of thing, if that makes sense. You could definitely make that deck with just swamps and islands. Get this combo. Okay, well, we won't be playing that anymore, I guess. Oh, I see these other lands. Oops, my bad. You don't need Baron Moor. You don't really need Bojuka Bog. Dismal Backwater, no. I thought you might have gotten those for free and something. I'm not sure. And then Evolving Wild, no. I forgot that deck is mostly lands. I didn't look on the other side. Yes, I guess technically the only cards you really need for that deck to work is the Treasure Hunt and the zombies. Zombie Infestation. So then it becomes a 2 uncommon and 4 common deck. Which I'm pretty sure literally can't get any better than that. So, you know, at that point, I've got no more options for you. I'm as cheap as it comes at that point. Oh damn, this hand's good. I like not casting my stuff. Oh, this hand's actually alright. Control. Let's play one of those fine fellows. As I expected, which is why I did not play this one. This is a little unfortunate that we didn't draw land, though. I think I'll play this just because we get a 1/1 afterwards. And you know, if that dies, we draw a card. Okay. Okay, so he's got a shark or a sensor in his hand. My new deck is 4 treasures, 2 zombies, 26 islands, 2 mystics, 2 bajukas, 24 swamps. Sounds good to me. Let's roll. Here, let me do this really quickly, and I will tell you all. I think I'd rather play this card, so if it goes to the graveyard, I can still use it. How do I play this deck again? Basically, you are going to mulligan. Oh, saw it coming. I see. You are going to mulligan until you have a treasure hunt in your hand, and then you are just going to sit around, wait till you can cast it, and then basically just like discard until... You definitely don't want to ever discard your zombie card or your other treasure hunts. You just discard to hand size at the end of the turn for your lands. You just wait around until you can cast the zombie card, and then cast treasure hunt, and then before the end of your turn, just discard all of your cards to make the zombies. You're just looking to fill your board with fellas. Ooh, yeah. Some big fellows here. Please don't draw land. Okay, agree to compromise. We need to be conservative with our swamps. That works for me as well. Actually, no, let's do this. And then we can play it safe here and just get Luros into our hand. Pretty much all I can do is play it to Teferi and then bounce this creature. Which is why we put the Luros in our hand. He has a sensor in his... No, he could descry, actually. Scry is okay. This is just to keep us clear of a board wipe. Get to draw 2 more cards. Which is absolutely what he's looking for. Oh no! Oh well, that's unsure why he did that. I think he is too. Because now we can really go off. I'm leaned all the way back here, fellas. Yep, there's the shark. Trying to think if there's a legitimate way to... This is always awkward. 2 random cards. Or not 2 random, basically... card selection or the other Teferi. Yeah, just get rid of the other Teferi. I'm not sure what the right call there was. It doesn't really matter. Get the Srom. We can actually kill that no matter what. So... it's fine, it'll just come back. And we'll draw another card. Actually, we'll draw 2. And then we can just do it again. Credits to you, sir. I wasn't expecting a real dude in a monkey suit. I don't false advertise. Nobody in the chat from earlier talk. You're not allowed to. I've just taken away your privileges. But yes, thank you. Happy Sugar Waifu. I'm a monkey of my word. The people in chat earlier might have caught me lacking. That's fine. They can say what they want. Absolutely not true. Ooh, baby. I don't know what he has in his hand, but I'm gonna assume it's a cycler and not actually anything good. Putting all my eggs in one basket here can be kind of risky. I think I'll do it on this one. Caught lacking. Yeah, like you catch me in a bit of a fib or without being prepared. Mangoes, what do you need help with? Well, this is kind of useless. Let's play to draw something. Oh, baby, that's a good one. Yeah, we can attack. I maybe should have played the thing to give this flying, but I kind of wanted to see what he would do. Okay, well, he's chosen not to use that to block. So now I really don't know what's going on. He's just taking it. Well, now I really have no clue what's happening. Well, I guess there's no point in me doing anything. I suck at playing this deck. Can you tell me how to play it again? After he does this, yes. It is unlike a deck anywhere else, basically. No other deck basically ever does stuff like this. You basically at the start of the game just send cards back. This is gonna be unfortunate. Or doesn't it have ghost form? Yeah. Actually, I honestly think I'm fine with that. Basically, at the start of the game, when you get your options, if your opening hand does not have that treasure card in it, send it back. As many times as you need until you can get that treasure card. Then when it asks you to keep cards in your hand, you always just keep the treasure card. And then treasure card, you'll draw all those cards. You're looking for your zombie card. And then when you get the chance to play your zombie card, you know, play a land every turn and whatnot. When you get the chance to play the zombie card and then play another treasure card, you'll play the zombie card, it's on the battlefield. You'll play the treasure card, you'll draw all your lands until you hit another non-land card. And then before the end of your turn, you click on the enchantment thing, the zombie enchantment, to discard 2 cards to make a 2/2 zombie. And you just do all that before you have to discard at the end of your turn. I am trying to explain the mechanic of this deck. Hold on, let me do this turn. Is it my turn? Oh yeah, it is. We will just we'll do this. I'm explaining this deck. Thank you for that. Thank you for that so much, Happy Sugar Waifu. I'm explaining this deck. Actually, let me do the game at hand, because I'd feel bad if this was my opponent, or if I was playing against this guy. I think both things I said just there were the same thing, so I don't know what I'm trying to get at. Okay, we can just go to combat here. The Teferi doesn't matter anymore. I don't know why it didn't. Let me copy paste here. Here we go. It's that deck. That is the deck. Loving the deck you're playing right now too. I also love this deck. I was saying earlier, it is somewhat uncommon to find a deck you love playing, you are better at than other decks, and is actually good. Usually it's like one of those 3 or 2 of those 3. Because you can play a deck that's good and that you're good at, but not have any fun with it, kind of deal. So this is right up my alley in all those places. Ticks all the right boxes. But yeah, that deck that I just linked, and I think my opponent is AFK. That deck I just linked, basically you just draw your whole hand. Oh, keeps making me discard my cards. Yeah, you want to click on your zombie enchantment. It will make you discard your cards until you can use that zombie enchantment to discard the cards instead. I see why you want the treasure card, yeah. Without the treasure card, without the treasure card, the deck's just 54 lands. Which, you know, if you're into real estate, might be up your alley. We're just taking a little breather here from Mr. Johnny Boy Pro Player. He's trying to make a decision with the no cards in his hand. Kind of just noticed it's the same kind of deck as one with the Oracle. We were looking for decks that didn't have a lot of wild cards, and my astute friend Manga Mangoes said that he didn't have the he didn't want to commit the rares because he does not have as many, and would like to not use them on a meme deck, so this is the even cheaper version. Yeah, that's what I said. It's hard to be cheaper than that, considering it is 54 lands that aren't rares. What do we want here? I could see us bringing in Fragmentize. Maybe. We're already, I would say, pretty good against what the control deck's trying to do here. Angelic Gift is probably the worst. Maybe the Ghost form. Oh, well, we definitely dropped this. What am I doing? Maybe we bring one of these back. These are actually pretty good against the big sharks. Typically just want to kill them before that. I'll bring in one of each, because the Hushbringer doesn't do anything. Hard to be cheaper than this. Yep. This is the worst part about being an isolated chapel. This hand is pretty good, though. I think maybe we keep it and just don't do anything on turn 1. We are up a game, too, so skeptical hands are a little better. Yeah, I see. Can I battle you? No disrespect, but I would like to keep playing ladder if you do not mind. He foretold a card. Okay. I think we need to seize him now. I guess it doesn't matter which order. What's going on in here? Well, we will be taking both of these, if you don't mind. Tap plan. The counterspell costs 2. I guess we'll just play into it. We've got nice backup. Oh, thanks. Laros is kind of useless in this game, so... Okay, well, Behold the Multiverse is okay. Once again, I'd like to thank everybody for checking the stream out. It means the world to me. But you know what also means the world to me? Drawing 2 cards a turn with 2 core Spirit Dancers. Actually... this is looking significantly worse. I think actually I will do this. I don't highly doubt that he has Seal Away, but we're not playing around it, so. Settle the Wreckage. It's a wild one. Yeah, I guess so. That seems like a pretty good exchange, considering it was... Oh, that would have been so much better. We'll play the worst one first to play around any counters. Hey look, a counter. Teferi. Gee Willikers, we're foretelling a lot today. Is that another counter? I wonder. Do we even bother playing around it? Eh. Okay, well. That just passed immediately? Oh, it's Doomscar. Ah, I see. Okay. Well then in that case... Let's do this. Yeah, that'll be all. Go ahead, destroy all my creatures. Oh. Oh, this is about to be so gross. That didn't look like what he wanted to happen. Somehow my audio in-game has stopped. Interesting. You know, I'm kind of thinking about doing this just to draw the 2 cards. Okay, well, don't have to think about it anymore. That was a disaster for my opponent. That was unfortunate. Why does Happy Sugar have a crown by his name? Well, there's your answer. I honestly kind of forgot as well. I forgot it's the Twitch Prime thing. Yeah, Twitch Prime's been around so long, I forgot that the crown is like a... Not just like a default thing. You just see it so often. We're playing against a snowman. Well, I am a monkey, so touche. There's another control deck. I think there is actually like a beast deck that's running around. This is a skeptical hand. Oh, it doesn't get much worse than this. I think we're just gonna keep it and hope. Just want a game with the meme deck and rank. Powerful. It's powerful. Wait, this was not what I was expecting. We're playing against... Oh, it's an elemental, I see. Well, I don't think we're gonna win the game 1. But you know, anything's possible. Mangoes rocks. Mangoes took this deck and absolutely memed somebody with it. Oh. Huh. You know what? I'm just gonna save everybody some time. Let's just go to game 2. I was honestly kind of expecting a control deck. I don't think Hush... Well, Hushbringer might be okay just because of the lifelink. Ghost... these are probably not worth the time. I don't know what the top end of this deck would be. I don't really think it matters that much. And Mangoes is about to do it again. Sheesh! Gotta hit the sheesh for the meme deck. It's too strong. Wow, this is pretty good. I was really wondering why these decks don't just play God's Willing instead of the 2-mana land. Or the spell land, whatever you call it. But, I can't decide if having the extra, like, tap land turn 1 thing is more valuable than the 1 mana discount. I've run into situations where both are good and bad. I'd say I'd probably stick with the land right now. Just thinking out loud here. Leafkin Druid. None of my stuff works against that. I guess we can just Thoughtseize first. Ooh, hello. Do I care? Yeah, let's just get rid of this. I've got 2 cards that deal with the graveyard. Probably can't afford to mess around there. This will actually kill it. You can put this card back, please. Only have, yeah. Well, this is rough. I don't know which one I want. If I want black mana or white mana. I'll go with this, just because it's what I've currently got. Oh, I guess I could have dead weighted. Whoops! Yeah, that would probably have been pretty good. I didn't even consider that. I'm so used to playing all this just to draw the cards before combat. I clearly have much to learn. Okay, well, from the looks of things, it wouldn't have mattered because he could have just... Yeah, he could have played that regardless. Okay. Reset on turns. Never punished. Draw 2 cards. The background music is rocking it. I've gotten so many... Or I say so many. I've gotten a good number of people that have said that the background music's... It's bumping. It's nuts. It is the Ape Escape 3 official soundtrack, but don't tell Twitch because they'll DMCA me. Thoughtseize again. What's popping in here? Do I even care about any of this stuff? I guess I'll just take this one. Kind of a weird one. Won't tell Twitch. Yeah, this is a secret operation. Still only have the one. I will just play this solely to draw. Yeah, whatever. That's a pretty good one. That way he can only play 2 instead of all 3. If I do that, okay, I justified that. We go to 3. I only saw the Grafdigger's Cage. Which the Grafdigger's Cage itself is really not enough to bring this in. And we don't, it's not like we need to kill the cage to win. Our gameplay in there seemed pretty good. Does this look good to me? What are the odds that another draw would be better? I'll just keep it. That is like maybe a slightly below average hand. Maybe I should have mulled. I don't know. That part doesn't matter. Well, that part's unfortunate, but a 2-mana threat that also answers artifacts and enchantments would be absolutely nuts for this deck. But what is a sideboard? A sideboard is that thing you see me access in between games in best of 3s. You're allowed 15 cards that you can swap out in between game 1 and 2 and 2 and 3. If you play best of 1, it won't ever matter. Well, it'll technically matter. Some cards can go and get other cards from your sideboard. Excuse me. Play this first just to see what we draw. I'm debating whether we Heliod's Punishment this. We'd probably just go all out. Let's Thoughtseize to get whatever's. Oh, and I'm glad we did. Holy shit. Somnath and Elemental. Yep. He's missing a color? No, he's not. Well, he won't be able to kill that. Let's get rid of this. I had been thinking about maybe getting rid of the Cavalier just because it's bigger, but then I remembered we have the Heliod's Punishment, so it doesn't matter. I thought I had Heliod's already, just looking at it. I don't really think either one would have mattered. What? Am I missing something? Ah, I see. Yeah, I am. Good try. I thought this was another unclaimed territory because they have the same border. Yes, yes, do your thing. Really need... Oh, well, you know, that's pretty good. Yeah, I suppose I'll draw 2 cards. It's also pretty good. I think we can win. Unless he just gets an absolute banger off the top. Which he didn't, so... This is a nice one. Can we just win, though? Potentially, right? Let's see if we can get something like an whatever is the glitter card, whatever its name is. Cartouche. There's a chance we can get there. So we keep going. Thoughtseize is whatever. The next one would be 8. If we get another thing that gives +1/+1, we can win with exact lethal. No, it'd be 1 off again. I think. Yeah. Oh, that's fine. We can just play this. Actually, he has to block with something. They both have vigilance. Yeah. I guess he doesn't have to block with something. Are there code cards in this game, like Pokemon? Yes, but they're not exactly like Pokemon. How many cards do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. There are some codes. If you Google MTGA codes, nice. There should be a list, I think, that comes up of all of like the active codes. They can get you some nice packs that I completely forgot about. What's different? There's not a code in every pack, which sucks. At least I'm pretty sure there's not. Ooh, my vault just hit. Nice. Let's play a couple more. Yeah, but the physical packs aren't like 1-for-1 like the Pokemon game, which Pokemon game has a great incentive to buy the physical cards and be equally rewarded in the online version, which it'd be really nice if Magic also did that, but Dimir Control. Pretty sure this isn't a great matchup for me. I don't think I've actually ever played against them. Well, if he takes that, I assume he can kill this. But we're gonna have to play it anyway. I probably should have played one he had already seen, but I don't think it'll matter. Oh, I forgot. No, it replaces. That's nice. Didn't always do that. The Chandra Fire Artisan mono red deck. That should be a good one. Field of Ruin. It's Heartless Axe an instant, right? I assume that's what we're dealing with here. Or Censor. Actually, it might be that. You know, I could try and play Claim. Yeah, I'll just do that. I don't know what card he's representing with one colorless land. Negate. Oh. I was not expecting that one. You've got me, opponent. Psychotron, you just read me like a damn book. That art's cool. Oh, missing lands are we, sir? Well, missing things to do. I am, so... Truce. Mm-hmm. I am a landlord. I forgot to say thanks for helping me build that deck. I really appreciate it. Hey, I appreciate you being here. It was a mutual partnership. I gave what little information my monkey brain holds, and you populated my chat with great things. It's a win-win for all parties. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't expect this to resolve. I'm assuming he just has like another negate or something. So I'll just play this. Okay, there's the Censor. That's fine. Well, aren't we just rude today, sir? I don't really want to expose the Spirit Dancer without being able to get some immediate value. Well, he's quite far from this Gearhulk, so... With that information, I will do that. I really like this song, hypes me up. Dude, all the songs are absolute slappers. I'm drawing cards. Oh, mama. Oh, buddy. We just got all the cards today. This is gonna get countered for sure, but... Let's This one appears to be slipping away from my opponent. He could actually very easily get back into this with that one card I don't remember the name of. Well, if he won't kill it, I'll just keep drawing. I think he's trying to find a fatal push. Well, I know he doesn't have it, so... Bonk. Guess what I'm having for dessert? Coconut cream cake. Shot in the dark. Angelic Gift. Yeah, this card kind of sucks. The two Duresses. The Ghost Forms. Probably actually a matchup where this comes in. The Deadweights are Deadweight. Yeah, this is probably good. I'll regret those Fragmentizes later. No, but that sounds good. I'm eating s'mores. Like homemade s'mores or packaged? That's a pretty good hand. Well, looks like we're thought seizing today. What's going on behind door number 1? Do we play it? I mean, he's got 3 lands. Oh, and I also have Claim. Never mind. We're doing this. I built them myself. I got them Marshmallow Grams and Hershey. I cooked them over the stove. Listen, buddy, you're getting a little too fancy for me over here. I eat bananas all day, and I don't have to cook them or anything. You're absolutely blowing my mind right now with your your multi-step dessert making. I can't even think of it. My brain doesn't. Peel banana, smash coconut. S'mores actually sounds good now, actually. Do me a favor, can you mail one over? Is he looking to censor something? I think maybe we play this safe and keep this up. Just a feeling. Well, he would have probably killed it. Let's do this instead. Aren't monkeys smart? And sure thing. Thank you for mailing it. And 2, yeah, we're fairly smart, I suppose. Alright, this song's actually my least favorite, because her voice gets really annoying in the second part of it. Now this song's... This song is Tranquility. this guy's super dead. The only question is, do I... Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna YOLO. And hope that we hit... Yeah! Oh, yeah! Alright, what's going on? Wow, a whole lot of nothing. Guess how long it's gonna take to get there? 1 hour and 15 minutes. That's the express shipping. Okay, well there's... What's poppin'? Good meme. I see we both have nothing now. How did you know, lol? Maybe monkeys are smart. I'm actually a Rangaroo. I've got the little star on my forehead that gives me extreme power. Well, that's the card I was hoping to never see. Literally ever. So that's not great. Luros, please. Can I use funny number or no? I'm not sure what that means. Oh, Narset, that's not great. We have to get it out of him, right? This game has suddenly took a drastic turn. Yeah, I think we just gotta keep him honest, just play his card. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really worry about him playing this card because I thought this... Oh, goodbye. Yeah, we just got comboed out. I won't even bother, we'll go to another one. First number is 6, the second number is something else. If you were actually asking if you could use that, I don't care. I am just a dude in a monkey suit. I have no opinions on worldly endeavors or things you do or do not use in this chat or this stream. This is not a good hand. Ooh, that's a pretty good hand. Pretty good hand if this stays alive. We do go first, so... This is probably the worst card. Unless it's hurtful to people, right? Well, yes, of course. I'm not trying to, you know, harm anybody anytime soon. Or ever. You know, probably. Unless, you know, like they attack me and I have to use a banana knife. You know, the old-fashioned banana knife. Ah, wow, we've got a lot of nonsense going on here today. Okay, we're definitely taking that. I can't risk only having double swamps, so we're just gonna go with this. If he plays the Grafdigger's Cage, that's fine, I guess. Kiwami Japan could probably actually forge a banana knife? What's Kiwami Japan? Kiwami Japan knives. Also known as the Japanese Knife Man. Huh. Never heard of this individual. Stuff he has used as the material for his knives. Dried bonito, wood, chocolates, pasta, plates, aluminum foil, plastic wrap, glue, carbon fiber, ice, and gelatin. Huh. That's kind of nuts, actually. That's so weird. It's so weird how many things exist. Just like it's almost gotten to the point where if you can think it, it exists. You know, obviously we're not quite there, but compared to where we were 10 years ago, it's crazy. Okay, well, good thing we got rid of the Narset. We're gonna get rid of the Languish next. Actually, do we even bother? Because this can kill the Luros. Oh, well, the Luros isn't even that good. Never mind. After seeing him make the Jello knife, I can see him make the banana. How does he do it? Does he like harden it somehow? Or does he just literally look at a banana, you know, carve it up, and then it's just suddenly sharp? Well, this gets shot. I'll just play this. Turns out the Hateful Eidolon is the best thing I could have asked for. I'll play this just for him to use his garbage on. Actually, I probably should have cast this, because this itself is a 2 damage threat. Yeah, I probably should have done that. He dehydrated it and becomes hard as iron? That's so weird. Well, I wonder who the first person was to think of doing that. Who the first person in the world to be like, you know, I wonder if you dehydrate this enough. Because, I mean, maybe he was the first one. But, like, you must feel powerful. Like, you were the first person to ever do that. Like, you you have the power of matter manipulation in your hand. Somewhat. Oh, Vraska's Contempt. That sucks. Oh, but wait. Oh, they can't go in. I just took 2 free damage. Against a control deck, I guess it doesn't matter. Wow. Well, I guess Luros itself is something that he has to answer. I'm actually really feeling the SRAM and core missequencing. Creatures can't enter the battlefield. Okay. It always throws me off, no matter how many times I play with this deck, that it still lets you attempt and actually pay mana to cast cards from graveyards. Even with the Grafdigger's Cage. Oh, that's such a good card. That was probably actually the best card we could have drawn. Okay, goodbye. Another one? Well, not quite what I meant, but sure, let's go with it. Charge! Bonk. Yeah, this deck really needs a... okay. Probably... This deck could really use a black or white threat that deals with artifacts or enchantments that is reasonably priced. I don't really want to play the Skyclave Apparition. It's just not what I'm looking to do. I'm assuming he's just going to bounce this at the end of my turn. Actually, I have no idea why he didn't just do it immediately. Yeah, I have no idea what he was doing with that one. I guess he just didn't want me to replay it, which I guess is... And I guess there's some line for that to make sense. I guess he's damage neutral either way at that point, right? Because he would just take it this turn. Actually, no, there's no way playing that after that was good. Just can't draw any enchantments. I guess it doesn't matter when I play it. Literally any enchantment would be absolutely nuts right now. Actually, no, it wouldn't. Because I can't even draw the cards. What does this do? Deal... Okay. We are property owners today. Do we have as many lands as they do? Second from the top? I feel like you definitely played this card first. Oh, God. He's actually in a bit of a weird spot here if he's got nothing else. Well, he must have something else, right? There's no way I'm not playing this. If this card isn't something else, he definitely just trolled. Okay. I'm kind of glad that it was, because I was going to be really confused. We are at a precarious situation. I don't know why it keeps giving me this option. Am I reading this wrong? No, it's just... It's kind of it's bothering me, and I think he doesn't realize that it's a useless card, because he's making some odd plays, like he's playing around it or something. Okay. Oh, maybe... oh, it does Planeswalkers, too. Well, I did not know that. Oh, all you, my man. This is a nail biter, despite the fact that I'm up 29 life. Oh, that hurt. That also hurts. I would really like him to play this memory card. Does the Gear Hulk exile and then bring back? Because can't it not work with that? This one's slipping away. Really slipping away. Yeah, it turns out actually playing... Oh. Ah, it's a sorcery, though. We gotta YOLO it. It resolves, you say? Interesting. Cling to dust in response. Oh my lord. I did not expect this turn of events. And maybe my opponent didn't either. This is a weird game. I have no clue what's happening anymore. Well. Surely he's got something else. Yeah, he's going to cast it right now. Oh. There's Mr. Hulk. Why didn't he do that first? Man, Torrential Gear Hulk and Sublime Epiphany is a nutty combo. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's no way I can win. We'll play regardless. Yeah, there's no way we win here. Oh, that one didn't feel very good because I know I could have won it if I had done something different. The first one I lost earlier tonight, you know, that one could have gone either way, I think. Oof. Oh well. It was still a great time. But with that, I believe I will be ending the stream because I have somewhere to be in not too long. So, quick question. Yes, I've got... If you want, can you help me build a standard deck with no rares that it can have mythic uncommons and commons? That'll be a very difficult thing to achieve. Because it's not always about the mythics, uncommons, and commons. It kind of just... It depends more on the mana curve, you know? Like how many 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s, and 5s. And them being mythics, rares, or uncommons doesn't really dictate that per se. So I really don't think there's a deck that would fall into that criteria. And also be worth making. Yeah, you could technically make one. But I don't think it would be worth it. Sorry, that's not an exact answer. But I would like to thank everybody for being here. It's made my night just swell. And if you would like to check out more of me, you can find me at Twitter, at DudeMonkeySuit, and all other platforms such as Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, and OnlyFans. Even though I haven't posted yet. At Dude in a Monkey Suit. I thank you very much for being here. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for making the chat worthwhile to read. It's been a swell time.